Hi, I thought I'd do a video to explain if you have a disability and you would like to work with a trainer, personal trainer, or if you have children and you want them to work with a PT to get to have a different experience other than a physio, to know what qualifications that you might want to ask, basically, to make sure that they are fully insured and qualified to work with you or your child. So basically, depending on what type, if it's a personal trainer, they need to have the very basic level 3 personal trainer qualification. Ideally, they also need to have the level 3 exercise and disability qualification and the level 3 exercise referral. But as long as they've got the exercise and disability, they'll be covered. But it's also really handy to have the exercise referral qualification, which is also now called exercise for long-term health conditions. It's just changed its name the last 6 months. So you might want to make sure that they have these so that they know how to regress exercises properly, and they don't know all the contradictions of a lot of conditions out there, especially conditions associated with CP as well. Because when we work with CP, we're not just working with CP, there can be lots of comorbidities as well, so other conditions that may be arisen because of the CP or on top of the CP. So it's important that the trainer knows about risk stratification and also how to work with all these contradictions to these different conditions. If you have a child and you want that PT to work with your child, that they will need a level 2 kids fitness qualification. This means that they can work with anyone under 14 or 16, depending on their insurance. So some insurance companies will say that if you've got level 3 PT, you can only work with over 16s. But if you are under 60, if you're over 14s, depending on which provider that personal trainer or instructor is with. Also, it's the same for those with the ETM qualification exercise to music. They also need to have a level 3 disability exercise or exercise referral or level 2 kids, depending on what specialism they go into. Also, if you want to do any, say for example, your child's in a wheelchair and they need to do a seated exercise, they should also have a level 2 seated qualification or chair-based qualification as well. Because unfortunately, insurance companies do not cover a chair-based workout unless they have a specialist seated qualification. This is where it gets really expensive for us personal trainers and instructors, because it means we always have to pay out for qualifications just to make sure that we are covered and we've got the right specialist knowledge. If you, and also as a client, please don't be afraid to ask to see the certificates of the qualifications of the person that you want to use. I feel this is really important because it's showing that you are making sure that person is qualified as well. Because unfortunately, our industry is not regulated. We don't have to sign up to anybody, professional bodies, to actually maintain our status, basically, not like say social workers or nurses or doctors who have to do so much training to keep qualified as a doctor. We don't. Once we have our qualification, we have it for life, and we're not reassessed. We're not made to do any other training unless we choose to. I'm actually level 4 instructor, so I'm specialist in level 4. And at the moment, I'm studying for 5 qualifications at the moment to make sure that I'm actually fully qualified and to make sure that my knowledge is kept up to date, because I feel this is important, because I am working with other people's bodies and I want to be the best that I can be. If you would like any more information on this, please feel free to message me or message me through my page. It's Inclusive Fit, so it's INCLUSFIT. Also on Instagram as well under the same page name. Any questions, please let me know, and please just ask me anything and I'll answer.